Hello, everybody. Happy New Year to all of you. For English audience, especially healthy one, since we have since beginning of January, at least in Europe here, epidemic of flu. So that's please remember that the flu can be very infectious. I wish you a lot of health, especially at the beginning of the year. And health is the most important, right? If there is no health, there is no energy to do other things, to work and develop yourself. For Polish audience, I also wish you szczęśliwego I zdrowego nowego roku 2023, so 2023. And for Dutch audience, beste wensen voor gezond and gelukkig nieuwjaar 2023. So after this introduction, I hope that all my audience, which is and Polish and Dutch and English speaking, will feel satisfied enough. So I'm actually in new office here. This is really nice office for the different meetings. With very beautiful paintings and very nice space, I would say. But beyond that, I start from the new, meeting of office, a meeting room. In this new meeting room, it's always new year, it's always new start. Some people call it 12 chapters. Every month is a chapter. So I thought that in this first vlog, in this new year, I'd like to share with you the reflections about my personal development and about what has been happening so far. And I think year 2022 was very challenging year also for me because of ongoing post-corona crisis. And also because of war in Ukraine. And this really affected me mentally because I'm Polish and I thinking about this, what's happening behind the Polish border, East Polish border, doesn't really help me to stay really enthusiastic and mentally happy in terms of knowing that there are many women, so innocent people and children which are dying there. So this is something which I try to, let's say, work on through meditation to stay peaceful and be focused on development of the startup. But this definitely I wanted to share with you that this does affect me very much. And doing sport helps me to stay mentally but also physically healthy. So for those which share or resonate with me the same way, try to keep doing the same things as you did last year and keep having faith in what you do, even you are affected by what has been happening during last year in Ukraine, and hearing every time the news about how many people died this day and so on. So behind this, of course, I never really share so much about this, but this does affect my also professional life and raising inflation and energy prices. I think that's also remind here in Netherlands people, Dutch people, that war is ongoing and actually we don't know when it's going to stop. And you also see that on exchange market, when you look at Amsterdam exchange market, but also other markets that things happening up and down, things go up and down. This also suggests that this is very uncertain time, and that's why I think being agile, adjusting, having flexible mindset helps to, in a way, help you to set a strong enough mental state to proceed. But beyond that, because that's what I told you, this is beyond the scenes, and these are also my reflections, and I thought this is maybe something important also for me to share with you about that situation, how much this affects also the business and my performance. So, looking back, in the previous vlog when I told you about formulating 10 top powerful questions, which are the most impactful and then can help you, that was exercise, can help you to form New Year's resolutions. For me, one of the most powerful questions was, what were the best learnings from YouTube channel in 2022, from 2022 year. And I did 29 vlogs, very different, outdoor, indoor, Zoom vlogs. Vlogs were actually, one vlog there was even some guests on the vlog. I hope that there will be also more vlogs with guests, which I'm going to invite this year. So it was 29 vlogs, and when I actually look back at the vlog number 1, 2, 3 till 29, so episode 2 and part 1 to 29, I see that how much my confidence grew over these 29 vlogs in front of the camera. And usually I am very actually interactive person, rather not shy at all. I like in networking with people, direct networking, which I already told you about, but actually if you look at the vlog 1, I seem to be very shy. And through the vlogs you see that my self-confidence in sharing things, in presenting, in talking is growing. So I become very confident, and that's also part of myself, of course. Confidence, in that case, growth in front of camera, which I'm very glad of. So that's a very positive sign. And this indeed shows that it's very different to talk to that object, which is camera, and it's very different when you have situation when you have direct networking and people around you. Then there is a clear change also in behavior and confidence. So that was one of the learnings, yeah, that this is a process of growing self-confident and presenting in front of that object, which is camera. The other thing is that I didn't reach yet 1,000 subscribers, so I encourage you to please subscribe. But what I've seen is that there is increasing numbers of subscribers, also including my LinkedIn network. I'm really happy about that. Since I always present or first post information about my vlogs on LinkedIn. So actually that all information goes through my LinkedIn network. So I hope that this year we can reach 1,000 subscribers and more people actually know that I have YouTube channel, entrepreneurial YouTube channel, to talk about my startup activities and important issues which are affecting business and science, and all the workshops which I'm organizing. So that's something which I hope you can finally, most of people on LinkedIn in my network, from my LinkedIn network, can have higher awareness. Oh, Aneta has YouTube channel, and this is entrepreneurial, talking about science, business, workshops, Agile, of course. So that's something which I think it's very important to increase this awareness and visibility. And the other thing is, when I looked at on YouTube Analytics which vlogs were the most viewed, on the first position there was a vlog, Where Did I Go? On the second, of course, it was Agile Bootcamp. And I promised to do more bootcamps. And on the third, it was Vlogmas, the first Vlogmas. I didn't do so many Vlogmases this year, but I promised to do it more this year. So that were 3 vlogs which got the highest numbers of views. And if you have some topics which you find important also for science and business and entrepreneurship and startups, please also mail me on YouTube. Actually, you can find all the informations, including my website, including my email, Instagram. So you can reach me much easier if you want through, also via Instagram or via website, via messaging. So that was, I think, my learnings, if I think about that. And of course, timing when you prepare such vlogs, you should not extend it till hours or for an hour, talking for an hour, because you see that very clearly on YouTube analytics. You can also see how quickly the attention goes down, percentage of people who are listening, and this drops after 5 minutes. So in the most optimal situation, I would create vlogs which take only 5 minutes. But I think in what you can say within 5 minutes, you can really have to all talk very fast, and I don't think that's my direction and my strategy in a way, because if you talk very fast, not always people grab all the information you talk about, or you want to share, or you want to stress about. So I prefer vlogs which are definitely 10 till 15 minutes, and I hope that my self-confidence also helps actually to people to listen to these vlogs with and keeping this attention enough for 10 to 15 minutes. I would avoid vlogs of 45 minutes. I think these vlogs are only for meditation or webinars, but also I think webinar should stick to 40 minutes or 30 minutes, because that's where the most attention, even from academia, when I was doing presentations, 30 minutes that's what I learned from practical experience, is the best actually to present. After 30 minutes, people's attention goes down, no matter what you present and how exciting data you have. So that would be, I think, answer a little bit, sharing my reflections about my best learnings from 2022, looking at YouTube. And I hope that my new vlogs will be as interesting. I'm having already some ideas for them. Some vlogs will be with a guest, so I hope this also helps you to understand type of my vlogs, where I present also how, especially when talking about interacting between industry and academia, in terms of forming academic, industrial, or academic biotech public-private collaborations or partnerships. And especially also when I'm going to talk about Agile workshops and Agile bootcamps, because this also got a huge attention. So definitely Agile bootcamps for women, but also for men in STEM. So science, technology, engineering, and math. So I think with these sharings, I'd like to wish you having motivation. If you are not motivated, especially to stand up for yourself, please also find coaches. I'm also available, so coaching one-to-one is also possible. You can contact me for one-on-one coaching sessions. Because one of the best qualities I have, and I heard that from many people, is that I can keep motivating people. So they really feel motivated after talking to me and having coaching sessions. So such coaching sessions can be organized. And if you are not motivated yet this year, please contact me. Especially regarding your professional career development, or if you want to do transition from academia to industry. I'm organizing such coaching sessions to help you guys out. So if you have this need, please let me know. And for those which stay motivated, keep being motivated, keep doing what you're doing with passion, and see you next time. Bye!